Breaking news, a historic day in the political process. Electors all around the country have just given President-elect Trump the 270 votes he needed to formally win the presidency.
And among those voting in New York today, former president and elector Bill Clinton, his ballot cast for his wife Hillary. Meanwhile, Donald Trump votes. As you can hear them, they were out there protesting today all around the country, hoping to persuade electors to vote for someone else, but that has not happened. As for Connecticut, there was little doubt that our 7 votes were going to Hillary Clinton. But Trump's victory, without winning the popular vote, raises more questions tonight about the Electoral College.
Chief political correspondent Mark Davis live in the Hartford newsroom with more on this tonight. Mark.
Hi, Scott and Ann. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. This is the second presidential election in 16 years and the 4th in U.S. history where the modern Democratic Party lost the presidency even though their candidate won the nationwide popular vote.
This is the first position I've ever held that I would be delighted to do away with.
Elector Bob Godfrey, a longtime state rep from Danbury, was elected chairman of the electors today. He expressed the opinion of many Democrats as Connecticut's 7 electors cast their ballots for Hillary Clinton. Godfrey was also part of an effort 2 years ago to have Connecticut join 11 other states in voting to require that the state's electoral votes go to the winner of the national popular vote. That proposal never passed the General Assembly.
This was not a very good year for the Democrats, and they are stomping their feet and demanding to do it differently so that they can be victorious. And it's just wrong.
Republicans believe this is all just sour grapes over Donald Trump winning the electoral vote. But Connecticut's Democratic Party chairman says that's not the case.
This election's fine, and I think this was determined based on the rules that we entered the game in. But I think going forward, I think we definitely need to change, and we look at this as we go through the next election cycles.
The Republican Party chairman says abolishing the Electoral College would result in the presidential candidates just campaigning in the big states like California, New York, and Florida.
Centers of population, and then what happens is that smaller states like Connecticut, for example, get ignored because that's not how you win.
But elector Jeanette Morrison, who is also president pro tem of the New Haven Board of Alders, says she thinks it would make more people feel that their vote actually counts.
I believe more people who don't get involved in politics will become more involved because they really feel like they are the ones that their voice is heard.
Now, today, a group of Connecticut state lawmakers announced, actually late this afternoon, that they plan to reintroduce that popular vote proposal into the Connecticut legislature next year. They are all Democrats. Also, in case you haven't Googled it since the beginning of this broadcast, of course, the winner in 2000 and 2016 is Donald Trump. In 2000, it was George W. Bush over Al Gore who won the popular vote. Prior to that, it was Benjamin Harrison over Democrat Grover Cleveland in 1888, and Rutherford B. Hayes beat Democrat Samuel J. Tilden this way in 1876. It's no wonder the Democrats seem to be getting a complex about this. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.